A group in Pinehurst is driving a national movement for bonded term limits. Last week, the two candidates for North Carolina's 2nd Congressional District signed the Alliance for Bonded Term Limits pledge. Todd Galis and Frank Dietrich are Republicans, hoping to win their primary and run against Democrat Bob Etheridge. Both have different reasons for signing the pledge.
When people go to Washington, they tend to lose their way, and they become the most important thing rather than the people they're representing.
When folks stay up there for too long, it seems as though they get more caught up in the business as usual aspect of governing rather than representing.
The pledge these candidates are signing binds them to only serving 6 consecutive years in the same office. That equals 3 terms in the House of Representatives. It's a bonded pledge, meaning they promise to donate a big check to the charity of their choice if they run for a 4th consecutive term in the House. Mr. Galis pledged $250,000 to the Spinal Cord Society. It helps people suffering from spinal cord injuries. Also, if he becomes a congressman, he will donate 5% of his congressional salary. Mr. Dietrich pledged to donate $100,000 to the Sentinels for Freedom. It helps wounded soldiers transition from the armed services to civilian life. There's a 3rd Republican in the race. Renee Elmers says she favors term limits but decided not to sign the pledge. Representative Etheridge was first elected in 1996, so he is serving his 7th term and running for his 8th this fall. As for term limits, he said our Constitution has built-in term limits. They're called elections. He looks forward to asking the people of the 2nd District to allow him to serve another 2 years in Congress. The pledge will only matter if a challenger wins, and unseating an incumbent is easier said than done. The Center for Responsive Politics tracked how often incumbents kept their seats in Congress going back to 1964. 1970 had the lowest re-election rate. 85% of incumbents kept their seats that year. Several years tied for the highest of 98%. The entrenchment of incumbents is one reason the Alliance for Bonded Term Limits formed last year. They have 8 to 10 other candidates who may sign their pledge. Galis and Dietrich had strong words for Etheridge.
He's forgotten who he's representing, and that's going to come out during the race, and he's going to have a lot of defending to do.
Chances of beating Bob Etheridge at this time is fantastic. The American people are unhappy.
North Carolina's primary is May 4th. For CarolinaJournal.tv, I'm Anthony Greco.